Hi guys, assalamualaikum and welcome back to my channel. Hi, if you are new, my name is Arina, and if you are coming back, I hope you all are doing well. So in today's video, I am going to do a full face of makeup using your current favorite. So I asked you guys on my Instagram story, what is the makeup that you have been reaching for? Thank you so much for those who answer and participate in the questionnaires. So I have my phone on my hand so I can refer it. I am going to use the products that I already have in my collection and not buy a new one. So the video is going to be me, the majority of your favorites, and if I don't have the product in my collection, I just picked any answer that's available in my collection. So if you are interested to know what they are and want to be featured, don't forget to join the next questionnaire in my Instagram story, and you can follow my Instagram story at arinaahmad_m. And without further ado, let's get started. So first of all, I already combed my brows with the soap. So I ask you guys, what is your current favorite brow product? And your guys' answers varies and none of them are similar, so I'm just gonna pick anything from here. So Fanina Abdullah says that her current favorite brow product is silkygirl brow pencil. So I'm assuming this one right here because this is the only one I have in my collection. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one to fill in the sparse area on my brow. So I hope you guys are doing well at home. The cases of COVID in Malaysia has like spikes up every single day. I've been staying in my house for I think almost 4 weeks now because I live in Selangor. Okay, the brows are filled, and this is actually one of my favorite brow pencil. If I'm not doing soap brows, this is the brow pencil that I will reach for to fill in my brows. Right now, I'm gonna clean it up using concealer. Your favorite concealers, a lot of you answered Maybelline, but Maybelline has a lot of concealer range, so it's a bit broad. And some of you say Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and some of you also say Tarte. So Tarte Shape Tape here, Dayah Manisan, which is my middle school friend. Also Jules 14 answers Tarte. I'm assuming it's Tarte Shape Tape. So I have it here. I haven't reached for this in quite some time. I think I used it early this year and then I just forgot about it. This one is quite full coverage, so I'm hoping it will cover my extra brow hairs here. This concealer used to be everyone's favorite and everyone was raving about it because of how full coverage it is, but it's on the more pricey side. So now drugstore has a lot of options that has similar coverage. Brows are done and concealed, so let's jump into eyeshadow now. I saw some of you said your favorite is from ABH, Anastasia Beverly Hills, but one of you said it's from the Modern Renaissance, which from Saint Doing Sin, and Nadira Supardi said ABH. I have few ABH palettes with me, but all of them are limited edition. I don't have the Modern Renaissance one, and yeah, I think I'm gonna mix both palettes. I'm using the ABH X Carli bybel palette and also the Prism palette. If you're familiar with ABH palette, they are quite powdery and you will have fallout unless you know how to control them. So that's why I want to do eyes first because I don't want to ruin the face makeup. I think I'm gonna breeze through this process because I know this video is going to be long. Take the Carli bybel palette. I'm using Tarte Shape Tape to prime my eyes. I just use whatever concealer I want to use for my face. I believe concealer does the same thing. First, I'm taking the shade Chai from Carli bybel palette. And then I'm taking the ABH Prism palette in this shade, mixing with this shade, Eden and Saturn. I think ABH's formula are identical across the board, so they are very pigmented and powdery, but they are easy to work with and you won't be disappointed with the pigment. And then I'm taking the shade Parallel, which is this dark brown, placing it just on the outer corner. And then sticking with the Prism palette, I'm taking the shade Pyramid, this gold shade here, and pressing it on the kind of center. This here, I'm gonna take the shade Lucid. This shade is so pretty. To darken my outer corner with the Obsidian shade. The eyes are pretty much done for now. We're gonna finish it later on after the face makeup. So I'm gonna do my eyeliner now, and your favorite eyeliner, my 5 girl, it's also my favorite, which is the Maybelline Hypersharp Power Black Eyeliner. You guys see that from Maybelline, always Maybelline, Maybelline Red Cap, Maybelline Hypersharp, Maybelline Gel Liner. Oh, I think there's another one inside a pot. I want to pick up that one too. The majority has said it is from the Maybelline Red Cap. If you guys haven't tried Maybelline Hypersharp Liner, you have to, because the formula is so awesome. It's black, it's matte, and it's really easy to work with. I mean, like, look at that. It only took me 30 seconds to achieve that wing. Okay, moving on to face makeup now. I'm gonna start with face primer. The majority say it's from Benefit Professional. I don't have that one. The only primer I have that you guys suggested is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. So this one is actually from their holiday collection. Like, it comes in a set, and this year they also have this size. So if you wanted to try the Smashbox primers, they have it in like a value set, so you can get it now. So from what I can remember, yeah, it's a silicone transparent type of primer, so it should be filling up the pores. But this type of primer is actually not my favorite, because I feel like it's, my makeup on top is going to slip. But honestly, I haven't used this in a while, and I kind of forgot how will my makeup sit on top, so we will see today. So since this is your favorite primer, it must be working on your skin. Moving on to foundation, a lot of you guys says it's from NARS and also L'Oreal. Amira Husna says L'Oreal Infallible. Shafika Jo says L'Oreal Infallible. Julianne says L'Oreal Infallible. A lot of you says NARS, but I don't know which one. Some of you say it's from NARS Sheer Glow, I'm guessing. And yeah, and one of you said your favorite is the Becca Skin Love, which is also my favorite, and I love that foundation so much. But today we're going to use the L'Oreal Infallible. So this is the foundation, L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear. This foundation is so hyped up. It is worth the hype actually, because the finish is skin light and dewy, and also it gives coverage as well. So yeah, I'm going to use a sponge with this foundation and see how it covers. So by the way, I have mine in the shade Golden Beige. This foundation doesn't dry down too quickly. The coverage is so nice. It covers my imperfection here, and it also helps to evens out my skin tone. So it gives that skin-like finish. It doesn't look too matte. It says here, covers imperfection, no transfer, no shine, no dry out, no mask effect. I'm still going to set this foundation. If you don't set this foundation, you still will have that glow if the light hits the high points of your face. This foundation does have fragrance, by the way. And moving on to concealer, I'm gonna use the Tarte Shape Tape, because this is your guys' favorite concealer. The coverage of this concealer is so nice. I forgot how beautiful the finish is. Some people find it to be a bit drying, but on me, I don't have dry under eyes. I don't experience with crackiness or drying, or my under eyes looking dry or something like that. Yeah, look how brighter my under eyes are now. So I'm also going to highlight the center of my face using the same concealer, just a tiny bit here. Okay, now before anything creases, let's set this face. So to set the face, I'm going to choose your favorite loose powder, and to be honest, none of you have the same loose powder, which is amazing. You guys have your specific preferences. Amira says her favorite loose powder is the Wardah loose powder. I haven't tried anything from Wardah actually. Siti Mariam says Chanel loose powder. I've heard so many people love that powder and rave it, but it's a bit too expensive for my preferences. And Jules 14 says NRC. I'm assuming it wax. Rosalie, the famous makeup artist. Shafika Jo says her favorite is Innisfree No Sebum. A lot of people use that powder as well. And Saint Doing Sin said her favorite is Maybelline Superstay Matte. I think this is the one, Superstay Full Coverage, but this is a powder foundation, so it's gonna add more coverage. So today I'm gonna use the one that I have in my collection, which is Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Powder Foundation. And I'm actually gonna set my entire face with this, avoiding the under eyes. My under eye is going to be cakey if I set with pressed powder, so I'm going to use a different loose powder. This is actually my first time using this powder. I have it in my collection but haven't tested or tried out. So because it is a powder foundation, so I'm using a brush so that I will have less coverage and to sheer out the powder. Now the face is set. I also set my under eyes with a different powder. This is Catrice Glow Illusion powder just on the under eyes. And now let's bronze the face to give me more definition. So for bronzer, the majority of you guys says your favorite is Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, so that is what I have here. This is in the shade Deep Bronzer. So I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but Physicians Formula mark down everything of their collection in store. I don't know if they going to like put new product or what, because I'm hoping they are not like closing their branch or something like that like NYX did. Their Healthy Foundation is my favorite foundation. For me, that is the most reliable foundation. If I have super bumpy textured skin, I always go for that foundation. This bronzer is nice, but sometimes I feel like it gives me like a gray cast. Maybe the shade I chose is like too dark for me, but nonetheless it is really easy to blend. It has very nice scent if you are into coconut scent. And now the face is sculpted and we're gonna move to blusher. Two of you says your favorite is from Focalor. Saint Doing Sin says Stay Genius Focalor Liquid Blush. Actually, I have it here. I forgot to put it on before I set my foundation with powder. I'm just going to use the Focalor pressed powder. Real M for God. Liana, she said Rimmel Maxi Blush. I suggested that blush. I have it here. This is also one of my favorite blush because I love the pigmentation. So this is in the shade Pretty Coral. It kind of matches with the eye look as well. Color is like super affordable and some of their products has very nice quality. I mean, like this blusher only cost me I think 8 ringgit. One of you said you use lip matte as your blusher. Actually, I haven't tried that technique. I saw a lot of you guys do that, but I have trust issue. I don't trust my lip product to be on my cheek. I don't know, that is just me. Moving on to my most favorite part. The majority of you guys says your favorite is from Becca, and one of you said Jaclyn Hill Becca highlighter, so it is Champagne Pop. So this Becca highlighter, do you guys experience this? Like it has a rubbery component and it gets sticky. Like mine is sort of like sticking with to like every dust and everything. So this is the highlighter. It looks like it has a orangey peachy undertone. I'm glad that today's makeup look is very cohesive. Like the eye makeup is orange and the blusher is peachy and the highlighter is peachy. So now let's set this makeup in place. For setting spray, a lot of you guys suggested, or your favorite is the Rimmel setting spray. Insta, hashtag Instafix and Glow. Fanina Abdullah says that is her favorite. Shafika Jo also says that is a favorite. Same goes to Shuhada Abbas. Is one of my suggested product to try from the drugstore. I have a video for that, so I will link it up here for you guys to watch it. So what's unique about this setting spray, it also can be used as a primer, and also the smells is quite nice. It's like fresh and not too overwhelming. And then mascara, a lot of you say your favorites is from Maybelline. Some of you say it's L'Oreal Lash Paradise, also one of my favorite, and Saint doing Saints, her favorite is Marc Jacobs. Velvet Noir, my favorite too, but I don't have with me because I just got rid of it. And then Eliana Yahya said her favorite is from Breena Beauty, so that is what I'm going to use today. So this is a local brand from Malaysia. This is similar to Lash Paradise because of the thick formula and the brush. It does volumizes my lashes. I just quickly tightline my eyes using the Girl eyeliner, and also on my waterline I did put the Shockwave Neon. Actually this is a lip liner from Girl. So right now I'm gonna move on to liquid lipstick or lip product in general. A lot of you say that the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink is your favorite. Liana said that Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. Azalea also said Maybelline. Some of you said that the silkygirl Gen Matte Lip Cream is your favorite. Rosie said silkygirl Gen Matte Lip Cream, the best drugstore lip product I've ever tried or I ever used. Same girl, this is also my favorite. So today I think I'm gonna mix these two formula or these two brands. First of all, I'm gonna put the Maybelline in the shade Global Trotter all around the outer part of my lips. On the center, I'm gonna dab the Gen Matte in Just Nude to tone down this bright orange a bit. I think that completes this makeup look. I hope I didn't miss any makeup product. Yeah, this is the final makeup look. I actually love it. Thank you so much you guys for participating in my questionnaire and also for your engagement on Instagram. If you want to get involved in this questionnaire and be featured in my next video, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and check my story regularly. But if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. I do a lot of makeup tutorial, makeup review and fun things like this. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I hope I see you guys in my next one. Bye. Assalamualaikum.